Y'all got y'all shot board. Take a shot with me. Salute. Ugh. I appreciate y'all for pulling up today. I'm grateful. I'm honored. My name is Cooli Highh. I'm a musician, voice actor, content creator, and I'm a gamer. You know what I'm saying? I like to game. And like I say all the time before I start the pod, I wanted to start a pod where my favorite people in my industry, my main industry, are welcomed and appreciated and showed love to, right? So I made 12 questions with Cooli Highh, where we get to know some of your favorite people, some of your biggest artists in a different light, because you know what I'm saying, we deserve this fucking this shit. So I hope y'all enjoy the series. I'm looking for the link and shit. Hold up, y'all. So how y'all been, man? I miss y'all, bro. Y'all been good? How y'all feeling? Appreciate the W's modding Brandy Wine. Thank you. I can't even talk straight. I'm over here hype. Keep on grinding. You gon' be good. That shot warmed up my soul. I ain't gonna hold you. Just let your soul glow. I'm over here warm. Holy moly. A Fresh High is out now on all DSPs. I hope y'all go get that and support that, you feel me? I worked real hard at it, and it's a lot of fucking fire ass songs on it. It's doing really good, and I hope y'all keep helping it do good. And I'm grateful to like put out music for y'all to consume and enjoy. So yeah, man, I'm like turned up a little bit. I'm sorry. Forgive me. All right, we sending out the link right now. And lately I've been heating up so much I think I'm gonna melt. See in my city they set buildings on fire. They think it's crime, but it's really justice that we desire. I'm trying to lead by example, be someone you admire. And at this rate that I'm going, I'll probably never retire. Forever grinding, yeah. All right, chat, let me know if the music is too loud. I don't want to distract from y'all hearing the actual experience. Everybody, if whoever's watching the pod, you know, today, I hope you guys clip y'all favorite moments to help me out, you know what I'm saying? And like change some shit and fix some shit, you know what I'm saying? So if anything inspires you or makes you, you know what I'm saying, like feel good, let me know. Hold on, my dog's going crazy right now. All right, there we go. My fault. But yeah. Oh shit. New things, new cars, big dreams, big stars. I want everybody to welcome in DJ V.I.P. of All Money In. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you for pulling up today, bro.
Yes, sir. What's the word?
I'm cooling right now, you know what I'm saying? I got like 12 questions for you. My camera's on, but you might not be able to see me because I got the pod Twitch on or whatever, so I can't have two cameras on at the same time.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. But everybody can see you, everybody can hear you. And I'm grateful for you for this opportunity.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you guys had me. I know it was kind of hectic yesterday, but we getting it done.
It's all good, bro. I just want to let the people know, bro. You actually hit me up at a time where I was like questioning my career, and you reached out to me, which inspired me to keep going with this music. So thanks to you, I'm still putting out music, and I just wanted to thank you for that.
Nah, man, you know, it was in you, bro. You just needed someone to remind you.
Yes, sir. All right, so as we know, I got 12 questions for you. You can answer however you want. And are you ready to begin?
Yeah, and I want to be transparent. I skimmed the questions, but I did not. I don't like looking at them in advance because then I feel like I overthink it and I try to like really like give what like the polished answer is. But I like to really like do something real natural and off the top because whatever comes to mind in the moment is really what it is. I don't want to be there thinking about it too long and shit.
I'm grateful. I'm
So,
grateful. So, for the first question for you, tell us what life was like growing up in the Bay, compared, excuse me, to living in LA, and the transition that you
okay,
had to make.
so yeah, for sure. I mean, one thing it, that kind of like makes it a little bit unfair to compare them is when I was in the Bay, I was not even an adult. I was under 18. I
Okay,
was just
okay,
going to school, athletics. That was it.
right,
Became an adult and I made my way to LA. I was going to college. I was a D1 athlete. I was in the Los Angeles area, so I was around, the LA life and all that. So it
right.
was it was night and day. So I mean, during that time, I was very, very focused on making it so that I could be in college and have my way paid for, so that I can inevitably, be where I am today, doing what I do without a debt ceiling over me because of some college bills.
I feel you. I feel you. All right, appreciate that game. What sport did you play by chance?
So I pole vaulted. I ran track
Let's
and I
go.
pole vaulted for Cal State Northridge. It was actually it was almost like an accidental sport that I picked up because I'd been playing baseball and basketball ever since I was like 4 or 5 years old, as far as competitively, like teams and whatnot. And when it came down to it, my coach, my not coach at the time, but then my soon to be coach was telling me, hey, look, the baseball team has about 15 to 20 players. There's a very small percentage of them that actually make it out on a 4-year scholarship.
Right.
My team has X amount of people on it, and a high volume of those people who give me 4 serious committed years leave on a scholarship to a D1 school. And that's pretty much what sold me. I was doing pole vaulting and track to condition for baseball. And once he conveyed this information to me, I kind of sat on it, but I wanted to see, how I progressed. And I had great progression early on to where I was competing against varsity as a freshman. So at that point, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to hold it down over here.
Let's fucking go. All right. So my next question for you is, what inspired you to get into DJing?
So I've always had a knick-knack for music. And now that I look back, I can see that whether or not like I was conscious of it at the time, my parents taking me to just all kind of different concerts, like even concerts at the fair that had like people that were on their retirement circuit, but they had
Nice, nice.
records during their time, and I got to see live music, and that's something that I think subconsciously just really resonated with me because when I started working with Nip, as we started to elevate, you could see we started touching live music.
Yes, sir.
So um I think that had a lot to do with it. I can tell you an exact moment when I started to like had the light bulb of wanting to DJ, and um, I was in math. I was in algebra. It was like my seventh grade year, like whatever math we were in at that time.
Right.
Um, I had this teacher. His name was Mr. Patavisky. I couldn't stand the teacher, but everybody who was in the class was like all my friends, and I went to a very, very big school. But I had the homie there, and I was like, "Hey, bro, what's that magazine you have?" And he had this magazine. It was called PSSL. It's an acronym for Pro Sound and Stage Lighting,
Okay.
and had everything in there from recording studio equipment to live sound, touring, DJing, musical instruments, anything you could think of in regards to music. And he was on the DJ page. I was like, "What is that?" He's like, "Oh, it's DJ equipment." And then I kind of had like an idea of what it was, but I didn't really understand like how intricate it was. And I like the idea that you could manipulate sounds with like movements,
Right.
right? So that was something that really intrigued me. So me being like the young go-getter that I was, I reached out to a radio station and I was like, "Hey, do you guys have," and I'm thinking like back in the day, like when we used to watch shows and they have like old equipment rooms and stuff like that. I'm like, "Yo, do y'all have any like old turntables you guys don't use anymore?" And the person who I called, her name is Fresca, and to this day she's a very close friend and mentor of mine. She was like, "We don't have anything here at the station, but I have something I could give you." So she had me come down to Wild 94.9 KYLD San Francisco, and she gave me a pair of some belt driven turntables, and that's kind of what lit the fire for me as far as like wanting to be a DJ, and then like sparked my interest in like radio and the music industry.
Let's go. That's fire. That's fire. All right, let's move it on. Can you tell us any musical influences that you have right now and artists that you're trying to push?
Yeah, so obviously, well, let's start with artists I'm trying to push. Cooli,
Okay.
a fresh high.
Let's go.
You
Let's
know
go.
what I'm saying? Let's get that right. You know, did we talk about that? Are we gonna talk about that later?
We can talk about that before we end it. Yeah, we got it. Let's like work.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you know, I really resonate with. It doesn't have to be what the masses want. Like, I just like good quality music, right? So for me, I can't even say like I have necessarily, like, obviously Nip is one of my tops, bro, because Nip he didn't make music for the industry, but someone who that kind of did that I really like a lot is Future, just because you can play one of the records in the club and it's guaranteed to go, you know. But for me, it's like I'm more of I like to play unconventional shit, you know, like Dom is a standout artist out here from,
bro. Yes, sir.
he's a legend, but he don't make club music. But I still got Dom records I could dabble in that like really set it off. So for me, I like, if I could play something by an artist that's non-conventional and set it off, then to me that's like more empowering than just playing all the hits that everyone hears all the time, you know. So, and I know I kind of like walked around the question, but like,
it's all good.
My musical influences, bro, it would honestly like would have to go to musicians. You know, there's a lot of people in production that I work with, from 1500 to Mars and Mike and Keys. These are people that shaped, you know, Nipsey's sound, and that are musicians. They're not just producers that sit, you know, on an MPC and do that all day. And nothing against that, but like, these guys play real instruments, you know.
Sir, that's fire as fuck, bro. I'm just over here soaking up game right now.
Yeah.
All right. So let us know about the first song and your favorite song that you've ever leaked in your life, in your career.
Yeah. So the first record that I leaked for Nip was I mean, I had a lot of records that I had leaked prior to that, but like the one that I would say was the most impactful and like means the most to me would be this record I did with Nip called Don't Forget Us. And ironically, it's a record with Nipsey and Dom.
Okay.
And that record was just something that he had put together and he was sitting on. He didn't know where he wanted to put it. And truthfully, the only reason I got that leak was because he was supposed to give me an exclusive interview. And at the time, I was writing for a bunch of blogs. I was working with All Hip Hop and, you know, This Is 50 and You Heard That New and Rap Radar and like all these platforms that, you know, for their time, they held a lot of weight, you know, when blogs and all that stuff was booming. And I told him like, hey, bro, if I can't get this interview, you know, before Victory Lap drops, I need a, and at the time it was supposed to be Victory Lap. He ended up changing it to Crenshaw. But I was like, I need an interview or something exclusive. He's like, bro, I don't got time to do the interview, but like, I'll give you this record and, you know, do what you can with it. Like, basically leak it out, you know, as like a little warm up for Crenshaw, because it was the first record he'd released in a year and a half, 2 years, a day before Crenshaw came out. We leaked it. And at the time I wasn't his official DJ, but I leaked the record and with his approval, put my tag on it, made the artwork that says DJ VIP exclusive at the bottom, the photos from the session of when him and Dom actually recorded the record. And being that I had all that blog access and all those websites and platforms I was working with, it kind of just did its own thing, you know. Lo and behold, Nip wasn't who he is today, but his name still held weight and people were checking for him. So between that and all of the resources I had, we were able to spread that thing like a wildfire. And shortly thereafter is when he was getting ready to do his Crenshaw tour. And that's when he reached out to me and he was like, you know, I seen how your movement, I seen what you could do. Are you available? Would you like to come out with me on this tour? And I ended up doing that House of Blues date. The House of Blues ended up getting demolished. House of Blues on Sunset, but it's the same where Tupac performed. So like, I hold that in a high regard that like, I did my first show with Nip on the same stage that Pac performed on.
That's crazy.
So like, that shit mean, there's just little things that like not that won't mean a lot to everybody, but to me it's like that shit really is history.
Sir, this is a side question. I don't mean to interrupt, but can you tell us how you got into the wrap ups that you do at the end of every year? You don't mind?
Yeah, of course. So at the time there was there was still like Dat Piff, live mixtapes. There was a lot of mixtape platforms that were very prevalent, and they were still doing their thing in the digital space.
Right.
But do I have any of those on me? Dang, I don't got any on me right here. But yeah. So the wrap up mix just really came from me. I was already doing a little mix at the end of the year, but at the time it was just one long like 60-minute track.
Okay.
And now, with the developments of technology and everything, I'm like, I figured out how to split it up, do the seamless gap so that like it plays through and you can't hear the splits whatsoever, but you can go through and select individual tracks should you want to skip through.
Right.
And when I did that, Nip was like, hey bro, like you need to start putting this like on a physical copy. Like the game needs physical mixtapes again. And as you know, Nip was a big player of that with his Proud to Pay campaign
Yes, sir.
and his physical copy. So basically, I mean, it came from me already having an existing product and integrating it with Nipsey's way of delivering it to fans and like his direct to consumer business model that he was really pushing. He gave me the green light on that, and that's why every release since the first release, it has the All Money In logo and a Proud to Pay logo on the left and right bottom corners.
Okay, no. All right, so let's get back to DJ V.I.P.
Yes, sir.
So tell us about the hobbies outside of rap that you had before you got really on, and then the hobbies that you learned and accustomed to yourself with being on in the game.
Oh man, I mean, first and foremost, I wouldn't say I'm on. I definitely would say I've had some moments, some blessed moments, but I know what you're saying. But I just want to like walk back over one thing. But as a growing up, man, when I was a kid, I did my skateboarding. I played on the bicycle. We'd be playing like little pickleball, baseball games in the tennis courts and shit. Like, you know, I was a regular kid. I just did regular stuff, like I'm sure like you did. And I was outside, had to get inside when the street lights came on, and there were cell phones. I wasn't one of them cool kids who had a pager, like, oh, I gotta go home, my mom's paging me. I just knew when I had to be home. And luckily we didn't live in an area that had a bunch of, bullshit that I had to worry about. But just like anywhere else, things can happen. So you always gotta be on a swivel. Made it out. And once I was an adult, the first couple years was really just focusing on maintaining my scholarship. So I didn't really have too many hobbies in college. Like I woke up, went to class, worked out, went to, rehab, therapy, the trainers, whatever, maybe did some tutoring or something like to make sure I didn't fall off with school. And that was one thing that was very beneficial as a D1 athlete, is they had a lot of support programs in place to make sure you didn't fuck up, to make sure you like maintained your grades, So that kind of kept me in line there. But once I was done with school, I was working with Nipsey and other people even before that. I had a little bit more resources, and more so than anything, I had more time. So that's when I started to pick up the hobby of snowboarding, which, like, if you follow me, if you see me, if it's wintertime, it might even be right now in the end of May, you might see me on some snow somewhere. I'm gonna find it.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's probably one of my biggest hobbies, bro, is like snowboarding. I was just talking to one of my good friends who's also in the industry, and he's like, bro, if I didn't have snowboarding, like, I don't think I would still be working my job. And he works a very, very high position over at iHeart and on the national team. And he now lives in Florida where there is no snow nowhere, and he still makes it to the West Coast in Colorado, just because that time outside, it's like you get to do something fun. You're doing it. For me, it's a healthy addiction, because it's like, I'm out there and I just go till I don't want to stop no more. But like, I'm working my lungs, my body. I'm just practicing my motor skills, staying sharp. I'm sure most men at 35 can't snowboard like I can. I'm not like a professional by any means. I attribute that to like being consistent and not allowing myself to fall off and become, extremely unathletic or even out of shape.
Thank you.
All right, so let us know the top five favorite rappers that you have, current or past.
Okay, so current, come on, man. You know who number one is?
You already know
Is
it.
Hustle, right, bro?
No doubt.
Honestly, Hustle is, and to be honest, when I first started, bro, my whole top five was all nothing but West Coast artists, nothing but West Coast artists. I was like young and living in a box. But as I grew up, or let me backtrack real quick. One of my only artists that I liked growing up that wasn't a West Coast artist was Ludacris, and it was because he had so much range and so much personality, and like even his lyrics were funny. Like they always had like some double entendre. Like he was just very witty, right? And
Right.
he delivered it in a like a not a boom bap like I'm just a MC type way, you know?
Gotcha.
He stylized it like like a lot of people weren't doing, I feel like. Um but I ended up growing on Hove, and I see where a lot of Nip style and like a lot of his business moves and just how he regards Hove. I see that definitely grew on me. And Jeezy is up there in my top five for sure, and probably
Okay.
Wayne.
Yeah, that's a hard ass top five. I ain't gonna hold you. Impressed. I'm impressed. All right, so be inspired by DJ. I don't even know how to pronounce this correctly. Espinosa. Espinosa.
Espinoza. Yep.
Yep. Q Bert. DJ Craze. Key influences on your DJ style. So can you give us more definition into that?
Yeah, I mean, they're just very. They do a lot of stuff outside the box. Jay Espinoza was somebody that I mean, I knew he was talented at the time. I knew he was on some other shit. He was a radio DJ when I was 15, 16 years old, just getting my stuff going.
Right.
But now, I mean, the dude's a Red Bull freestyle world champion. He does the competitions with Red Bull, and he's literally one of the best in the world. He does everything from like live acapella mashups with just like the dopest scratching, and like he's wild. Another person, damn, I forgot his name. One of my homies put me on him that wasn't on that list, but he's actually a DJ or excuse me, a producer that learned how to DJ. So he does a lot of DJing, but while he's doing it, he's making live beats and chopping shit up and stuff on the MPC.
Okay.
And for me, I admire them because I don't know how to do that shit. So I watch them to learn it and to like pick up new stuff, because a lot of what's going on just around us is really just very like watered down commercial radio stuff, or whatever's trending. But like when they're doing stuff, they're sampling stuff from the 60s, 70s, and like using the original samples and flipping it and transitioning to the faster paced beat with the same sample and shit, and they do some fly shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So everybody wants to know how or what caused you to link with Nipsey Hussle in the first place. What inspired that? What started that?
Oh man, what started the link, man? I mean, I was active out here in LA just trying to build. Like before I worked with Nip, I was breaking and playing a lot of music for people that are now like everybody knows AD from No Jumper. AD is a good friend of mine. I linked him with his Exhibit when he was heavy rapping, when AD was actually doing the music thing and not so much the podcasting thing. I got him to come on to Exhibit show that he had. I forgot what it was called, but it was a West Coast show on one of these radio stations out here. And I said, look, bro, I got this dude. He's buzzing out here. He had the song Juice. And I'm like, you need to tap in with him. And lo and behold, they ended up going on tour together. Exhibit ended up taking him out to come out because, Exhibit got classics. He don't got no current hits. So when he wants to come turn out the crowd real quick, he gonna drop some shit that they're familiar with, that they know. And at the time, it was his record. So I connected those little dots, and that's something that what was the question? Sorry, I was trying to circle back.
You good? How you link with Nip?
Oh yeah. So that was something that I'd always like taken pride in, is like just connecting dots and doing stuff behind the scenes, and like, just doing A&R work, just assisting the artists and stuff outside of the immediate shit they're doing in the booth. So I reached out to Nip, letting him know like, who I was and that I was a fan of his music first. And if there's anything he needed from me as a DJ who was a fan to let me know. So that's how I kind of got on his radar. And I'd been, anytime he had a release, I would always support it, through my personal channels and platforms, as well as the ones that I had access to. And over time, it led to an organic relationship, because there was people that were doing the same thing that were charging money for it. But I knew that there was something about what he had going on at the time that was different. And I knew that, like, I didn't have a name, I didn't have any reps. So it was like, look, I'm gonna have to build up my value in this industry. So let me do it alongside bro. And I truthfully knew in my heart that he was further along as far as considered successful than I was at the time. So I was like, my resources are better allocated towards his situation, because I had faith and trusted in him that once he got popping, he was going to turn around and bring us up along with him, which he did the whole way. He always made sure that, like, his team was with him. He always talks about all money in and what that shit really represents and the brotherhood that we have. And I think it's a testament to, how we're still pushing things forward to this day.
Right. All right. So back to V.I.P. Can you tell us, I just noticed you had your first child. Can you tell us the difference in mindset before and after?
Yeah, so I think before I was just like ignorantly selfish. It's just like I didn't know I was selfish. I was just like doing my own thing, and like I was just moving on my time all the time. You couldn't, and I wasn't doing it by hurting anybody, doing wrong by people. I just didn't have to worry about anything but Anthony, but VIP.
Right.
So when that changed, that was obviously something I had to check. But because of the discipline that Nip instilled in me personally, and like I'm sure the team, the way we traveled, and the way everything was prepared for, scheduled, nothing was done like on a whim. Everybody was aware of when something was happening. I think just these different principles that we aligned with our brand is stuff that like kind of carried on over with me, like as far as just organization and strategy and just working smarter, not harder. So there's ways that has trickled over into my life from fatherhood. And I think that's what made the transition so easy. Was, even I've never had a kid before, it just really made me prioritize her, and then make sure that like everything is there. With kids, you need to have a schedule. If you could build them into a schedule and give them a routine, the shit's work. And that's pretty much what we did. And that's a little bit about my before and after with my energy towards all that shit.
All right, so if you don't mind, tell us anything that you have planned. What's next for VIP?
Yeah, man, I've been doing it's summertime, so right now my focus is events. I got a party I'm doing tonight with Jay Holiday, and he got that record Bed. It's a little bit of a throwback, but this week I'm gonna be doing 3 different events with Puma at Fairfax, Crenshaw, and one more high school. I do not remember it off top, but I'll be doing some giveaways with the Marathon Clothing and Puma. It's summertime, bro. Summertime's about to get kicking in LA, and we don't have the craziest nightlife out here. We shut down at 2:00. New York, Miami, they go till the sun come up. That's not how LA works. And would think that because they say it never rains in LA, there's parties all the time. That's not the case. When it get cold, people do not want to step outside. If there's a little bit of weather, they ain't messing with it. All they know is sunshine. But this guaranteed window from May all the way through like September, October is gonna be popping. So right now I'm just head down, locking in these events, turning up these crowds, trying to grow the network and grow the following and connect with new people along the way.
You got it. So I know that you mentioned Puma. Can you tell us about some of your favorite kicks from growing up as an adult?
Man, I wish I could, bro. My parents didn't buy me shit. My parents, I mean, they bought me shoes, but it was like, my dad probably was wearing New Balances before he was a dad. Let's put it that way.
I got you.
So, like, I always wanted the J's and the this and the that. Like, they might have spent some money on something like one pair of shoes, but it wasn't a couple pairs of shoes and whatever I needed for athletics and stuff. But I was a minimalist, bro. I was a real athlete. So, like, even it wasn't until high school that I even started wearing jeans because it was like you can't wear sweats your whole life. But if I could, I would.
Right.
So I was never, and to this day, bro, I'm like, you see me, bro, I got a black t-shirt on, like, you know what I mean? I got some shorts on. Like, I really be comfortable because I move around a lot. So I don't want to be or feeling like, oh, I gotta walk like a retard because I don't want to shoes. Because I used to do that. I don't know if you remember stuffing it and then folding it over and doing the thing and folding the long sock back up, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or the roll up in the or the fold in the toe to keep it like puffed up, bros. So much dumb shit we were doing to preserve these shoes, and bro, they were all cooked anyways. They all got a stuff or something. We was walking uncomfortable for no reason. So to answer your question, now I have a ton of foams. You feel me? Because out here in the West Coast, foams are not like the East Coast. They really appreciate them. They never really made their way over here like that. Like a few heads got them, but everyone just rocks J's over here. That was like growing up. You had the J's. That was it. So now I just I keep it simple, bro. I got my everydayers, like some really nice like cross training shoes that'll keep my feet comfortable when I'm moving around and shit. I got high tops because my ankles are like glass for when I go hiking and when I'm in the mountains and I don't want to roll that shit. And then I got my whole fucking collection of everything Puma that I rock now. I used to wear a lot more than Puma, but they literally give me more shoes than I can keep up with. So
shout out to Puma, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Puma.
Before we let you go, I got one more question. I know you play sports. I don't know if you're into the NBA or anything like that. But if you are, do you have any favorite players from current and past?
Yeah, man. I mean, my favorite player, and everyone's gonna be like, because everyone's either Kobe, Jordan, or LeBron, right? I mean, I guess I'm in the group. It's Jordan for me, because that's what I grew up on, and I'm not an LA native, so like even my girl, she wants me to be the biggest Laker fan or be the biggest Kobe fan. Like that's not what I grew up on. My first NBA game I went to was a Warriors game. I had my starter jacket on with the little thunderbolt that they used to have as their logo.
Let's go.
So, like, not one of these like just because all the new age kids is throwing up threes from half court, like, oh, I'm all of a sudden a Laker fan. I'm not one of those. But Warriors fan, excuse me. But yeah, it would have to be the Warriors, bro. Like back in the day, I used to go to the games with Muggsy Bogues, bro. That shit was like old school Warrior shit, And I never been like attached to players like that, bro. I really just appreciate the sport and the teams, Like I like to see people playing together as a team. I feel like when there's those standout players, sometimes the team ain't as effective.
That's facts. It's all about the team first, bro. DJ V.I.P, bro. Thank you for pulling up on me today, bro. I'm grateful.
Oh, no, hold up. No. We talking about this project real quick. Come on, man.
As you know, everybody, I just dropped a fresh high out now on all DSPs, hosted by DJ V.I.P. Y'all can go get that wherever y'all want to get it. You feel me? Just pull up on it. I'm grateful for the opportunity that he hosted my first mixtape as well. I think it was 9 hours. So we've been rocking for a minute, bro. So yes.
Yeah, and it took a while to get done, but the good thing about it is it's timeless music. So it's like whether we would have pushed it out, a year ago or it got pushed out when it got pushed out, the music don't sound like it was encapsulated in any particular moment in time. And that's what like I liked about the project the most is it's timeless music. And in today's industry, we don't have too much timeless music anymore. Everything is just a brief moment in time and it gets, ate up and spit out.
Right. I'm always trying to put music out that somebody can go back to, hear something different or learn something from. So you saying that means a lot to me. And I already got like 30 songs ready to go. I mean, you'll be hearing them first, so you already know what it is.
That's right.
Let's fucking go, bro. So, man, everybody, if y'all don't follow him now, make sure y'all follow DJ V.I.P on all social medias, aka DJ V.I.P 501, 510, 510, DJ V.I.P 510.
510. Yep, 510.
All fucking social medias. So follow my bro. Tell him I sent you.
If I exist on the platform, it's DJ VIP 510. And I just got me a TikTok, and I'm trying to keep up with the youngins, man. TikTok. My first TikTok got 1.1 million views.
Let's fucking go.
Which is crazy. So let's run it up. I appreciate you, bro. Cooli.
I appreciate you, bro.
Cooli. I appreciate you, bro. Real shit.
Bro, we're gonna link up soon. Fresh High out now. Make sure y'all go get that, bro.
Yes,
VIP, I'm gonna hit you. Appreciate you.
We gonna get it.
100.
All right, bro.
Yo. I appreciate everybody for pulling up to that, bro. I'm grateful, bro. If y'all was here from the beginning of the pod, let me know how y'all felt. I know some people been here since the first podcast with Project Pat that got cut short because of certain stipulations on Zoom. But you know what I'm saying? If you was here long enough to witness the growth, let me know if I improved. Let me know what I can improve on. Let me know. I'm also going to incorporate I don't know if I'm gonna do bits or channel points where somebody can redeem a question from anybody that I'm talking to or hosting at the time. So if y'all want to ask them a question on the spot, as long as it's not fucking disrespectful or crazy or anything like that, I mean, y'all more than welcome to. And yeah, man. Man, I'm hyped, bro. I just learned a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I earn my change soon. Shout out to DJ VIP. Shout out to All Money In. I'm grateful, bro. What y'all hearing in the background is the album actually that's out now, featuring Rocky Fresh, bro. But yeah, man. So, love it, man. Always good to hear from you people that came up here. Unicorn, thank you, Brody. Shout out to Ronnie, bro. But yeah, we gotta watch Steve. Keep me on it, bro. So, man. I'm a nerd for this kind of stuff right here. So I'm kind of like crazy right now. You feel me? So excuse me if I don't really know what to say. It was just a great moment. I should have asked him for a story, huh? Fuck. I should have asked my boy for a story. Like a quick story about, you know what I'm saying, a quick Nipsey Hussle story. That would have been lit. I apologize, y'all. I fumbled the bag. But next time, next pod, I'm not fumbling bags, bro. I'm going to hold it down for the chat, bro. On me. Brandy One, thank you for being here. Lady Ivory, thank you for being here. KG, bro, thank you for being here, bro. Rick Shetty, what up, bro? Ice Type Panda, what it do, bro? I'm just grateful y'all here, bro. Just kicking it with me. Man, I'm turned up. I'm lit. I'm excited. I'm hyped, bro. I might do another stream. Evo, welcome to the stream. He look like Aiden Ross. Sound like, bro? Nah, bro, nah. Nah, bro. Billy, bro. What it do, bro? Then let me see you stream, Billy. I got you, bro. Me. But yeah. At 1,500 followers, I'm giving away another PS5 or a new Xbox Series, whatever, 1X or Series, whatever that shit's called, whatever the brand new Xboxes is. And at 2,000 followers, I'm giving away my first PC. My first PC giveaway is happening at 2,000 followers. So make sure y'all tell y'all friends to follow the page. Make sure you tell your aunties, cousins, uncles, whoever inspires to be a streamer or who just want to play computer games to pull up and get their very own chance to win a CPU, bro. Series X, thank you, Sacred, bro. On me. But yeah, man. So, before I go, you know what I'm saying? Can y'all tell me y'all favorite part of the pod? Can y'all tell me how to improve or what I should incorporate? Any ideas y'all got? Let me know something. Let me know, bro. I'm always trying to improve. I'm always trying to increase the knowledge that I have or whatever to ask a different artist or to let the artist know that I appreciate what they do for the game. So, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also trying to increase, my swag and hosting a podcast. So yeah, this is a new podcast venture for me, and I'm learning on the spot with y'all. So y'all grow as I grow, and I'm just proud that y'all here for me, or here with me as I grow, so we can grow together. Corny, whatever, I don't care, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful, bro. And yeah, man, I might do a pop-up stream tonight with KG and the homies. Have follow-up questions. You right. Y'all appreciate you, Cooli, bro. I appreciate y'all, bro. On me. Shady, write down all your questions so that they're not all given time. Oh, no. All my questions is wrote down. So we got that for sure. But sometimes when an artist is talking, I try to like switch it up so like I can stay on topics that their brain goes to. So, which is the fun part for me. It's like you never know what they're gonna talk about. So for me to respond with a question that I already wrote down, or to switch up something new to ask them from the conversation that we're having, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's fun. It's fun for me. But yeah, I just love this shit, bro. So y'all experiencing something that I didn't know that I would fall in love with doing. So yeah, man. I'm on it, bro. Ronnie Lama. Shout out to my boy Ronnie Lama. He's making me some beats. I don't want to put him on the spot, but he's making me some beats soon, you know what I'm saying? That y'all will hear in various locations. Mr. 935, what they do? The very first PS5 winner in the chat right now. Shout out Mr. 935. I hope you enjoying your PS5, my brother. PC giveaway coming soon, 2K followers. Another PS5 giveaway at 1,500 or an Xbox giveaway, whatever y'all want more. You know what I'm saying? It's all for y'all. What I do is for y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ski. Man, bro. Today was lit, bro. And I'm kind of turned up. Just a little bit, like, just a micro turn. You know, just a little micro turn. Yeah. Hit your dance, Cooli. Huh? No, I'm kidding. I love y'all, bro. Lexi Poo. Oh, Toxie Poo. Excuse me. I read that horribly wrong. Toxie, thank you for pulling up to the stream. Appreciate you. Man, bro, relax, man. I'm here to let y'all know some shit. Y'all don't gotta give me nothing. On me, Rick Shady. KG, where y'all at? Y'all still in Ice Titan Discord? Let me know. What we finna do, chat? Trey Strongs, bro. I appreciate you for pulling up. I hope you got to see the podcast, bro. Thank you for being in the stream. Thank you for being in the stream. Do. Come to the stream and kick it with your team. Your heart is true. You're a stoner and a confidant. Thank you for coming to the stream. Oh, yes. Shout out to the song. We sipping Ocean Blue right now. Yeah. I was going to try to finish the glass, but it's a lot in there. I'm not going to do that to myself. But I love y'all. What we doing, chat? Man, bro. And we made it at the end of the album as well. Look at God, bro. This is divine intervention on me. I'm on my way. Oh yeah. Good shit, Brandywine. Thank you. Make sure you pull up to the Discord, right? If you want to vote for the next artist that's going to be on the podcast. If y'all want to ask me exclusive questions before I start the artist interview, y'all welcome to pull up to the podcast. To the Discord. Join up. You know what I'm saying? Meet cool ass people that's already in the Discord with me. Like, come and meet the mods. You feel me? Come and meet me. Come get to know me on a different light. You can hear exclusive songs that you ain't never heard that I drop. You feel me? You can get behind the scenes in podcasting me, or like studio session me. You know what I'm saying? We out here just diversifying bonds. But like, yeah. Cool, you have a great rest to your Sunday. Get some things done, bro. Thank you, bro, for pulling up to the stream hour. I'm grateful for your time and your energy. I'm honored, bro. Thank you, Billy. I hope you have a wonderful fucking Sunday, too. But yeah, bro. Album out now, hosted by DJ P, DJ V.I.P. of All Money In. You know what I'm saying? A Fresh High featuring Rocky Fresh, my brother, who was also on the podcast. We just moving. I'm just grinding. I got some big names suggested for the podcast. So if you want to vote for who you want to see first, join the Discord, bro. We out here. We thugging. Yeah. Make sure you follow me on all social medias at the Cooli Highh as well. At TheCoolihGhh. You know what I'm saying? Come talk to me. I'm a very humble brother. You feel me? I mean, KG, bro, thank you for everything that you do. Ronnie, bro, thank you for everything that you do. Brandy Wine, thank you for everything that you do. Okay, Unicorn, thank you for the mad support and great friendship, bro. You a real one, bro. For me, Toxic, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up to the stream. Nah, y'all amazing, bro. I wouldn't be able to do half the shit that I do with the mindset without y'all, so I never take what y'all do for me for granted, what y'all do for the streams for granted. Y'all are mods for a reason, and I believe in what y'all do as not my mods. So yeah, I'm grateful, bro. I don't want to get too sentimental before the stream ends or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows on all podcast days I don't rate out, but if I did, I will let you know because I got some great homies, bro. We got 3 minutes left. We're going to go through these last 3 minutes. We're going to cheers, you know what I'm saying, one more time. I might face a beer for y'all. Get that Ocean Blue out now in all stores, liquor stores. Hopefully I have my own tequila one day, and that's going to be lit. You know what I'm saying? What we finna do, Chad? What we doing? Hello? Clink. Hey, yo, cheers, bro. Cheers to the family. We still here kicking it, bro. I don't know why y'all fuck with me like y'all fuck with me, but I'm grateful. You feel me? I'm just a regular dude trying to do something crazy and extraordinary. Oh, yeah. I just want to say thank y'all for supporting the giveaway that I first did, the PS5 giveaway. I give away stuff because I like to inspire people. I like to help people have a better day, better life, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm giving the PC away. I know a lot of people aspire to be higher up streamers. So me giving away a PC, a very own custom PC built for that individual, is for me to keep inspiring people to chase their dreams, because anybody could be somebody if they want it bad enough, if they work hard enough for it. So me giving away a PC to one lucky follower, one lucky viewer, one lucky person just gives me the opportunity to help somebody reach new heights that they didn't know or didn't think that they would be able to reach. So hopefully y'all help me get this 2K. Hopefully I can give this PC away. And I'm blessed that y'all support me and what I do. I'm grateful for y'all. And y'all might see me again later on tonight playing Outlast Trials with the homies. It might not. But if y'all do, come pull up and show me love. Come show the homies love. And thank y'all for pulling up to the podcast. This has been a great episode. I hope y'all learned some new shit. I hope y'all go support a Fresh High out now. Bro, it's good. Waffle, bro. Thank you for pulling up, Brody. I'm just wrapping up now. But yeah, I'm grateful for y'all. I'm honored. And y'all might see me again later on tonight. Y'all might not. But if y'all do, come pull up and fuck with me. I'm a humble guy. You'll be sure to get some laughs. I promise you that. New video posted up on all podcast sites coming soon. So make sure if y'all want to watch this podcast over live on the podcast sites, go get the podcast right now called the High Life Podcast. But our segment will be changed to 12 questions with Cooli Highh, because, you know what I'm saying, we asking 12 questions. So I hope y'all go support the podcast after this airs. Shout out to Twitch for giving me the opportunity for this. Shout out to y'all for helping me do this at a higher level. And hopefully it gets higher and higher and higher until we can do some more amazing things for people that deserve it. And I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm out. I love y'all. I'm grateful for y'all. I appreciate y'all. My destiny, damn it. What they do? Until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now. And, oh yeah, I just want to put this out there. Never hesitate to do something nice for somebody, even if you don't know them, because you don't know how it'll change their life. You don't know how it'll affect their future or your future, or it'll make you feel. And I'm grateful for y'all again. I love y'all. I'll see y'all soon.